Hey guys, what's up? It's been a while since I've been on YouTube, but I am back and I am here with a brand new series on how to edit in Adobe Premiere Pro. This is going to be several parts. I'm not sure how many exactly because I really haven't written it down. I've got at least 5 or 6 parts in mind that I want to cover, but it's going to be multi-parts and we're going to cover the basics of using Adobe Premiere Pro. Now, a couple things before we get started. I am going to be using Adobe Premiere Pro CC, which you can get online by going to Adobe's website. And right here. So you can see it's a very cool program. You can see it does a lot of great things and it's really inexpensive. 20 bucks a month, you really can't go wrong with a program like Adobe Premiere. So let's go ahead and just kind of dive in. In this lesson, what I want to do is dive into how to set up a project and get into Adobe Premiere. So we're going to go ahead and launch the program. I have it down here in my dock, but you can obviously pin it to your start bar or start menu if you're on Windows. It is cross-binary, so it does work on both Mac and PC. Now, just to give you a little bit of background, I am using a 2006 Mac Pro running OS 10.75 Lion. So I am running the most current version that this computer supports. I will be updating this computer very soon and hopefully be able to get 2015 and 2016 on here. Right now it's 2014, but for the most part everything I'm about to show you is inside of the newer versions. So when you first launch Adobe Premiere Pro, you're prompted to this screen. You can hear sync settings to Adobe Creative Cloud. We're not going to use this in any of the videos, just kind of ignore that section. Opening a recent item, it's like hitting open on any program. We're going to go ahead and use this though. Create new. There is a learn section, but you're not going to need it because you're going to have me. This just turns on and off whether or not you see this at startup. I recommend leaving it on because it's kind of handy. Click new project, and here we go. Now we are going to go ahead and set up our basic settings for our project. So this project is just going to be a rocket day. We had a little rocket event not too long ago, so I'm going to call it Rocket Day Video, and it's going to go into my Capture Scratch. Now, one of the benefits of a Mac Pro is you can have multiple hard drives. Now, I have a hard drive dedicated to my project for video editing. Obviously on Windows you're not going to have that. So that's where something like having separate folders for your project is really going to come in handy, because then it's self-contained in one folder, and when you're done with that project, you just throw away that folder. For me, it's not a big issue because it's all going to a separate hard drive, but I still use different folders. And you can see I've got Rocket Day Demo is where it's going to save, and that's fine. I leave everything else alone. On Scratch disks, I just want to show you here. You can see I've got same as project, and what that means is all my captured video, my captured audio, my video previews, my audio previews, and my project auto saves are all going to go into this one folder, meaning that when I save this project, every file that's rendered, every file that I capture off of a camera is going to be brought into this folder and saved natively in this folder. So it's really quick and really easy to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and say OK to that. But before I do that, capture format. If you are working with standard definition, you're going to want DV. If you're working with high definition, you're going to want HDV. Most cameras nowadays are HDV. However, there are still some DV cameras out there. So click OK. And we should be brought right into Adobe Premiere Pro. So what's happened is Adobe Premiere has already saved a file into that folder. Here's your basic project settings. And we are ready to go. In the next part, we're actually going to go ahead and bring in some footage. We're going to talk about these different windows, what they all do, what they all mean, and we're going to keep going from there. So expect another video for this series probably next week. I'm planning to release these on Sundays, but we'll see how it goes. That's the plan, but that might change as the series goes on. Depends on how quickly I get these recorded. So I will see you guys in the next video.